Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Factorio with Space Block coming at you. This mod is quite a bit slower than what we've played in the past, and you know what? Honestly, that's fine by me. I could use a chill setup, very much. We are doing a lot of duplication, a lot of matter creation. And what that really results in is a little bit of a balancing act, which, again, totes fine with. Totes fine about. Right now, let's talk about last episode. Last episode, I redid a lot of coal and a lot of production stuff. Let's just walk through real quick. Landfill, we doubled up and then doubled up. No. Doubling a double is 4, and I only tripled it. So I originally tripled it. That's got a lot of machines just making landfill. I think I cleaned up this last episode too. I don't quite remember. But we also tripled our coal production. 300. Yeah, we're looking real good. Real good. So what I want to do is I want to move power out of the way. It's been in the way for a little bit. And that was fine. We were low on resources and space and everything. But right now, we're kind of living on what some might call the high hog. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I don't live on the high hog, so I don't know if I'm using that phrase correctly. Oh yes, actually, it's called the tall pig now. Oh, I'm living on the tall pig? Living tall on the... I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway. We are going to get us some stuff. Actually, I want you to come out one more. Did I get it? There we go. The mouse cursor's big on my screen because Windows, I've set the compatibility to be just larger. And that doesn't always translate to games, so it's a little weird. We're going to be without power for a hot second while I get some of this tuned in. And I need me some pipes. Trim this. Trim. Trim, chiroo. Yes, that works out beautifully. Nope. How's this supposed to work? Hold on. Oh, it's on the outside. Okay, there we go. There's that. There's that. Now, I'm not disillusioned to think that our old production is going to be enough. I'm not at all. Not at all disillusioned. We're going to have to ramp up more production yet to keep everything fat, happy, and fed. Very sure of it. For now, however, this gets pulled. Now that looks neat. I don't need this. I don't need that. We're going to put it there anyway for giggles. We're going to put this there for giggles. I got a fair amount of landfill still. I could do a little trimming. Or a little adding, I guess. Not really trimming anymore. Okay, where are we at now for power production? Ah, it's gorgeous. Tripled that as well. Yeah. Cool. Now we have to keep an eye on this. 313, 314. It seems stable. Trending in the negative direction, actually. Still, for how much we just added and everything... Oh, this isn't even fully ramped up yet. This is still pulling more from the line than it is adding to the line. Well, just so all the internal reserves get caught up, really. Do we have any machines that are holding a ton of coal anymore? No, we don't. Awesome. You're full cause... that, and that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and I'm out. We got any good coal ready for business? 1. Not as much as I'd like, but that's okay. So 3, 12. Okay, we're pretty stable right there. That's pretty good. Once this third one kicks on, we should be pretty set. Now again, once we start using more power, that's going to draw more from the steam engines. That means the boilers are going to have to work harder. That also means we're just going to need more coal production, really. All in due time, right? How much landfill we got? How much can I skim off the top here? A fair amount. Another 180 ready to party. That's cool. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, that's great. 180 isn't going to buy me like a ton. I wouldn't mind to take coal and move coal down here. The next step I'd also probably really love to do is maybe figure out how to belt some of this stuff. Meaning build it into a bus. I mean, everything's already being belted, duh. But like turn it into what would be considered a proper bus setup. I got a stupid glare of the sun on my screen. I don't know if I got all the machines. Yep, looks like I did. Cool. Alright. How are we doing here? We got 40. That means 8 more of these bad boys. The Space Matter Fabricator. 310? Oh. Wasn't this 310 a minute ago? Wow, okay. Strong gains. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we're not sloping in the negative direction any longer. That is amazing. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm dreaming of a belt Christmas. So 410 was it? 450s. Wow. Strong gains. Holy cow. If you look at this, it doesn't really feel like it has that strong of a gain now, right? Yeah. It's not super strong, but it's getting there. Yeah, I'm digging it. This is wonderful. This still isn't even ramped up to full yet. When it gets to this level or this level where there's a lot more fill, that's where I think we'll be at the right point. So this still has a little bit to go. It's still pulling plenty from the line. And again, with its self-feeding nature, when a machine outputs, it immediately has an opportunity to pull those resources back in. That's what's just, yeah. We just gotta wait for those reserves to fill up. Now, what's our next project? I think what I would like to do is I'd like to grab a bunch of this landfill, which I'm doing, right? Well met. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to come down below here and add a dedicated coal belt bus production thing. Were those all words? I'll have to check the video later. I'm not really sure all that was even language. Well, it was words. Just badly organized words. Can I cut all this out? Dang, almost. So how many machines do we think were, like, optimal? 8? So then we do another... Yeah, it's not going to let me, and that's fine. So there's 8. And if we do another 8 like this... that'll give us 16. And I have how many here? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we're going to turn that 6 into 16. The idea is, again, self-regulating. And then we'll do a splitter thing here And then what's going to hopefully be produced is that's going to go to smelting and whatever else. That's just going to be bust coal. If we overproduce and the line stops, fine. It doesn't matter. I don't want to regulate this stuff anymore. The whole idea is to make as much of this crap as automated as possible, right? So when it comes down to it, a lot of the things that are hitting the bus should be automatic. In this case, the only thing I really have to care about with all this is making sure we have enough coal, and the iron ore is automagic. Magic. I need one more square. That's what I want. Okay, so same dilly-dilly with all this, the way all this has been. I just devoured all of my iron, pumping it into more terraforming stuff. And I'll take a 5 of that. Okay. Place feed. I don't need a pull every time. There's no way to do this cleanly, so I'll just do a pull every time. Some lights? Lights are always my problem, dang. Digga-digga-dang. Okay, so how does this fly, right? It's the 3 setup we've been doing. Split, 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 send. So the only real issue is I kind of want these to be independent. Oh, right, because I actually placed you guys, right? Right. So this is gonna look mighty stupid, but that's okay. Right here is our send. So flip. Oh, that won't work. That won't work spacing-wise. I need these to be independent, but their output to be unified. I don't know if any of this crap I'm thinking of is even going to pan out, but we'll see. I'm the optimistic of sorts, if you will. So there's that. I can actually save a belt if I do this. Correct. Yep. Okay, so there's this. Is there any way I can make this more compact? I think the answer is no. If I rotate it like this? It's still going to eat up the same amount of space. So then this gets a flip. And when these two marry at the bottom, that is the output. Man, this feels like this wastes a lot of space. That's uneven, but that conserves the most amount of space I possibly can. That right there is pure output. It's so weird that I'm in space. Nope, I'm just gonna stop talking. I was just gonna say, it's so weird. Like, I'm in space, and it's like, there's a day-night cycle? Yeah, no crap. No crap, genius. Alright. I need a little starter coal. We were on like 400 something? 900? What? What devil magic is this? Math? Devil magic. I grossly underestimated how much we were producing, which again, perfect. It's absolutely exactly what I need to have happen because we will ramp up that consumption significantly. Do I have landfill for this? I does. Awesome. And this is going to turn into coal line. Our coal belt. I thought I had a funnier name for it. I guess I don't. I'm all out of sillies. Please alert the authorities. I'm out of sillies. I need more iron, and I'm sure everything else needs more iron. I take first dibs, though. Thanks. You can have 2. You can have that. You can have 2. Probably another run for this, right? You're not doing anything because... That's weird. As long as one of the boxes is full, they all should be. Well, there was a gear shortage, so that makes sense. I'll take all that. I'll take all that. Okay, very soon, I'm hoping this is going to be kind of the end of an ending. Oh, I need one more. Ah, one more. One more time. Yeah. Celebrate. Alright. Daft Punk? Am I gonna... I hope I'm not busted for that. Probably will be. Probably will be one more time. Alright, and then I just keep doing it, right? Okay, this is going to be beltified coal. So yeah, idea of this is I'm going to feed this into whatever system, and now I've got a bus system of coal. How much are we at? I pulled 400 out of this, so it was about 450, 615. Cool. All this goes away. There's no need for this anymore. And I just want it all cleared out. Awesome. Awesome to the max. Let's jumpstart a little bit more of this. I don't have anywhere I can put more lights. That makes me kind of sad. It makes sense, but it's kind of sad. I can't remove that. You're missing. Okay, I thought I got all the inserters and all the everything. I guess I didn't. How are we doing on this? 54. Good lord, amazing. Yep, we're sitting on a good amount of wood, which I'm happy about. I'm going to grab an iron chest, replace this wooden guy. Yeah, we have proper stabilized. This feels real good. Alright, now how do I get coal into this system without having to completely redefine the system? Right? That's a damn good question. There is probably no painless way this is going to happen, so let's just do a little experimentation. I don't care how the coal gets to the line, it just has to be on the correct side. This is all jingle jangle scramble, ugh. And there's no way, this has a gap of 4, there's no way that's gonna work. Even if yep, I was hoping I could make it like that. That would be pretty cool, but that's impossible. And oh, you know what we could do? All right. So now, how brown cow, right? Okay. That flies. That flies with me. Yeah. Oh, shiz. Automatic coal, baby. Yeah. Oh, that's dope. I like that very, very much. That'll ensure the line is 100% saturated. Well, not 100%, because when stuff gets pulled off, it won't be, but that is one less thing I have to fart around with. I love it. I love it. I love it. Same thing is going to have to happen with copper here. And a little split ski. Done. Whew. Now, it's going to take a while to backfill and everything, but if that is literally one thing I don't have to worry about anymore, that was kind of a big chunk of the puzzle. I think, anyway. Alright. Fill, fill, fill. 1, 2, 3. Cool. 200 in each box. I'm going to take all of that. Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks. Cool. If I need even more coal production, the loudest of trucks. Like, I don't live near a major highway, but man, conversation-shattering vehicles. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if I need more coal, we could just add more to this. But this feels good. Yellow, you have too much. Red, you didn't have enough? We have too much for the belt. For this system. This doesn't make any sense anymore. There. That doesn't look dumb, right? It looks really dumb, actually. There we go. That looks pretty good. I like that. Okay, how much coal we got over here? 890. Awesome. Yeah, I stole 400 from that not long ago. We are cranking it, man. Now, I still don't have a clean way to output to buses or anything. This raw material that's being turned into plates. I don't have a good, clean way to do that. What I do have at this very moment is still a lot of hand moving around processes that are just going to have to fly for a bit longer. But we are still mass producing a lot of landfill. We also have 58 of the space matter, which is really cool. I'm glad we started that as early as we did. I didn't think that was going to be super possible. I thought I wouldn't have enough machines based on randomness to keep it going to a rate that was going to be worthwhile whatsoever. Okay, now the lines are full of coal, which is good. This line, however, is empty, and we shouldn't really freak out or anything. Again, the main goal is to keep all the smelting's running, all of it. The raw material fabrication for the ores and the finished product is all smooth. There's nothing really to worry about there. We're keeping at least 3 smelters running all the time per stack like this. Now again, the upgrades realistically are going to be red circuits. Not red circuits, red belts. There we go. I can words. Shut up. I can words. We have so much coal. This is great. Yeah, that makes me feel real good. What we can do is double this and just have more capacity. But how much are we actually using right now? About half of the till, which isn't shabby. Let's see. We got power knocked out. We got coal handled. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is great, and it's hands-free, right? Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Boop, boop. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Boop, boop. What is next on the docket? You're maxed out. Oh, I have an accumulator. Whoops. I guess I forgot about that. There, that fit perfectly right there. Red-green science is just going to be a crap ton of iron and copper, and I don't have enough room to have the luxury of building a circuit factory. What do you make? It's 0.5 to make 1. To make 1? Right. And you need inserter, which takes 1, right? Okay, so that's a 1-to-1. That's pretty straightforward. Yeah, this is going to be a really simple system just to get us flying. Yeah, coal's being produced regularly. That's great. I'm going to take all the landfill and see what we can do about bookmarking some sort of a science facility. Yeah, it's just still eating up all of my iron. I could ramp that down, but I think if we get ahead of our landfill production early, we'll be much, much better off. Now, do I want to do the same thing with anything else? We could do the same setup with wood, but that seems like a loss. Each of these recipes take the exact same amount of time for fabrication. This takes 5 seconds to make one wood. This takes 5 seconds to make one coal. Coal is twice as energy dense as wood. So, meh. Unless I need wood for a very specific purpose, it doesn't make a lot of sense. That landfill is still going ape crap. Looks like our main shortage is oil barrels. I have no control over any of that. We get what the RNG gods will give us. How much coal now? 1.4k, holy crap. That's amazing. That's amazing. I did want to separate the power grid coal from the smelting coal. I think that was pretty important. Oh, copper is all stocked up. Completely backfilled. That's great. And yeah, iron looks great. Okay, I'm just patting myself on the back. That's all that's being accomplished right now. I'm going to dislocate my shoulder from patting myself on the back too much. And not doing stuff. The landfill bit, I wouldn't mind to better clean up and move and remove. Probably put that over here. Design this system a little bit better. I have 2 extra gear machines that don't need to be... How do you say it? Existing? So let's see, how would this work? Can I do the same setup I've done before? And then long arm inserters maybe in between? Long arm. Feeds itself. Gears? Yeah. Let's give that a swing. Let's hit me up with like 6. Let's start with 6. Then a bunch of that, and a bunch more of that. This is the gear line. The only thing I have to feed into this process is going to be copper plates, which can share the same line. So that's perfect. Man. Not the end of the world, just not linear like I like it. It is better for space compactness, though. Okay, how does that look? Nope. Wrong, that's how that looks. A guy right there, a guy right there. There's 10 each. That'll give you 2 processes worth. Now what I need is a gear production facility. And I also need a chest just dumping copper onto the line. Let me clean this up a little more. Yes, we can. Cool. You go there. You can have all of that. Oh, when I said all of that, I didn't mean like literally all of that. Okay. I need an abundance of iron to jumpstart the process. That looks incredibly doable to me. Oh, let's get... Yeah, I already gave you guys landfill, right? I was like, did I not give you guys the starting materials and I expected you to produce finished product? That's rude of me. But no, I absolutely, thoroughly, totally did. Absolutely, thoroughly, totally did. We could reverse this to make it even more compact. Oh, I like that very, 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 very much. Okay, this all goes away. It's been great, but now I kind of finally have a system that doesn't stink of chaos. Zinch would have been thrilled with how much I've hobbled crap together. I'll take all that. Take all this. And this is going to free up tons of territory. Just make sure that we have one spot to put the copper plates, one spot to put the iron plates. Everything's just going to be... I have to pay attention to one thing now, not 6 things in 3 different spots. And we can add a little bit of lights. Kind of make it seem like we own the place, right? Can I reverse the ghost? I can! Excellent. And... Right, I don't... Oh, I don't have any iron. Right. I really ought to get my smelting to output to something. It doesn't have to be fancy, but it has to be something eventually, because I'm not paying attention to copper, considering how low priority that is. And what's unfortunately happening is it's just stockpiling, and we're not working with more copper. Which is fine. I'm not trying to meet any deadlines here. This is a chill Factorio playthrough by design. Okay. I have all the landfill that's ever been created. How much coal do we have? 1.6k. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a full iron chest. And this coal belt, beautiful. Yep. Oh, right. Hit me up with 5 of that, some of that. Thanks. Oops. Did that take care? Nope. Now it did. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. If I do another one, I would need another gear producer. Not a big deal. Might do. Might do. There we go. This design is beautiful. I love this. This is really good. It came to me in a dream. I hit my head on the toilet seat, and that's how I got the idea for the flux capacitor. Doc, you crazy son of a gun. Cool. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do the thing. I don't want to do another box of iron, though. So do I pull this out, put the box in the middle, and then just call that a day? Yeah, I really don't want another box, and I don't have red underneath these, so I can't easily transport it under stuff without conflicting with something else. Yep, let's do it. Okay, that opens the portal for us to have another set of stuff. So... I don't need to pay attention to the gear crafter. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Look it, when you play Factorio, the important thing is to identify what the biggest constraint is, right? As we're doing that, I'm identifying that landfill is truly my biggest constraint. I can automate and replicate and everything else, but I can't do Dingus without land. So here, oops, come on, man. Here is where we are going to get just everything singing. I have enough of everything. Cool. Yeah, this has to be my favorite layout lately that I've made on the fly. There's been a lot of layouts that have just come to me and I'm like, oh man, that's dope. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in my blueprint book, and then I don't. You might notice that I rarely ever use my blueprint book unless it's for something incredibly specific. I like to try my very best and have each of these playthroughs done on the fly. That way it feels more organic, it feels more real, like we're living in the moment. We're trying to figure out what works for us right now. I definitely don't mind using blueprints if there's something I find that just works. But I try to keep away from leaning too heavily on blueprints because it kind of just feels like, man, I'll just jump into a world and copy-paste all the same crap I've done forever, right? That kind of seems boring to me. Can I get a little landfill? Yeah, this is a lot less boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... This is a lot less boxes and crap I have to check. You're missing something. Yes, we're missing some inserters still. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, it just looks kind of weird. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yes. Okay, you're ready to produce. You're just missing landfill. Awesome. So, we've gone from 2, 4, 6 producers for landfill to 2, 4, 6, 8. Not a massive boost, but that does much better organize the system, right? We've gutted a ton of stuff up here. I want to expand up, and I want to use that all for smelting if we possibly can. Oh, coal. Coal, baby. Oh, bourbon. I have that song stuck in my head so often. It's from Bob's Burgers. The episode I think was called The Nicecapades. I think the Nicecapades. And I think I've already talked about this, but based on whenever these episodes get released, that could have been eons ago, a while ago, whatever. How did it start off? The Belcher kids are at the mall. There's a elderly-looking gentleman using a massage chair. The kids want to use the massage chair. They effectively kick him out. And the guy reveals, like, he's quote-unquote Santa. Or a worker for Santa, or something. The kids throw this ice-capades to prove they're nice. The nice-capades. And Mr. Fishshoulder's like, I'll arrange it, but I want to do a song. And he does the song, An Ode to Bourbon. Oh, bourbon. Well, mostly just drinking during the holiday season. I forgot the lyrics, but I'm gonna get lit more than a Christmas tree. On bourbon, on vodka, on gin. To get blitzin', something? I don't remember. But anyway, like the main crux to the song is just him. Oh, bourbon. Oh, bourbon. Bourbon. Oh, bourbon. Like, you get the idea. So that lives in my head 100% rent-free. So that's fun. Alright. Landfill has been relocated. I'm happy with that. I'm out of copper. You can take all the copper. That's fine. This is going to be a very, very expensive project. Well, I shouldn't say very. That many varies wasn't really appropriate. It's going to be an expensive project. But we do have the materials and the resources to make it fly. Marty McFly. The only thing I really want to do now is probably concentrate on smelting 80 of these things. We have just about 80 of these space matters, which is awesome. What's this missing? Oil still? Man, is oil just still 5% like everything else? It is. Oh, but I only get one of them. So, yeah, 5%. 5% not great. It's 5% not great. Smelting, I think, is more. Yep. Our next dealy. I would like another... I'll just take all that. I would like 5, 6 of that. Thanks. You can have that back. I'd like a similar design. I like this design, but adding more doesn't help because red belts. Actually, maybe the real conversation now is we rush logistics. 400. We rush logistics. And, oh, you are very full. Because you're all very full. We rush logistics, and then we upgrade everything to red, and then just say, oh, I'll just add on to this system. Other alternative, I add another system, right? We've got this. I keep forgetting flipping is a thing. I don't know why. I just keep forgetting that it's real. It's totally real. It's absolutely 100% factually real. I just keep forgetting about it. Since these systems are independent of each other, none of this really matters how it's laid out. Yeah, let's just get to it. Trim. I need more fasty boys. And I'll need more regular guys. What do you do? Nothing. Good answer. I need you for the light, which I'm not going to care about right now. Don't need that. I do need that. I do need that. Let's get us 20 more of that. Just waiting on everything to get handcrafted. Dang. Good? I think so. Oh, I need a bunch of that. I'll need a bunch of that. And I need a bunch of this. Ugh. I'm still at the point where I'm counting every piece of iron, it feels like. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but like I can't just be frivolous and set up a mall, I don't think. Maybe not yet. I'll take 50 of that. Have fun. I don't think I'm at a point here where I could just go absolute ham on a mall yet. There's a few more techs I kind of feel like I want to emphasize first, and then mall? Coffee, oh my. Having coffee, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm out of belts. That tracks all that. Oh, hey, I need that iron ore to do things. Whoops, I got a little overzealous about it. Yep, yep, yep. This keeps a fairly minimal draw on the power network and relies more on the coal network we just spun up, so that works out pretty well. Take all that. And the first copper... Nope. Iron. The first iron plates are actually starting to hit the market. I'm going to take this. This has been driving me nuts. Having that one piece of copper there. I know it was there. It's been there for ages. But it's just like... My brain was like, I'm just going to switch back over to... copper eventually. So then it wouldn't matter. Okay, how are we on landfill? Probably nothing because iron, right? Definitely nothing because iron. Well, let's take a gander at what we can pull here. 36, 30, oh, 44, nice. 23, 75, 19, 57? What the heck are these numbers? 40, 40. Okay, that's a little bit more what I would have expected. Not such lackadaisical, wacky-ass numbers, but that's okay. Lackadaisical wacky ass. That sounds like a fun name. A wrestling name, probably. Okay, that's about what I expected to have happen. It's amazing how far we've come, right? 1.6, we're still teetering on there. There's still plenty of overflow. I'm not bothered about it. Quick work message right there. A little tippity-tappity tap-tap on the keyboard. I have everything so tightly connected, it's going to make it a little difficult to start pulling this stuff apart to figure out how a bus will look. I'm just going to give you back that landfill. I don't need it right now. This is easy enough. It's just going to be pass and belt, pass and belt. This is going to be slightly more difficult because I've married copper so close to it. So maybe the justification is I leave it be and I use it for pet projects. Oh, it's not going to work. Which I've done before. I've set up processes in the past that I had no intention of connecting into a bus line. But the simple fact of I'm making this stuff for me to use personally. That kind of a thing. I've done that before. There we go. Hit the button. I don't know why the button didn't work. More importantly... There. Automated. That's been something I've wanted to do for a while, but I've been so hurting for iron I didn't think it was ever going to be possible. So that is going to dedicate 2/3 of our smelting prowess specifically to landfill. Is it worth it this early in the game? Should I be tech ramping up? I probably should be tech ramping up. But I still feel this is a fairly strong need, and again, this cuts out a crap ton of micro I don't have to deal with. These 4 iron plate makers over here are for me to use as I wish, which is pretty good. It is pretty good. Now that we're playing, what is this, episode like 5, 6, something like that? Something I could probably think of that I wouldn't mind to add to this would be the stone well up mod. It allows you to build a structure. It's mostly made out of like a crap ton of stone. It allows you to just have mobile water wherever you want it. We're in space, so the head cannon doesn't make a ton of sense, I'm going to be honest. In the end result, though, they gave me water tiles to use, so it's within my right to just use it anyway. Oh, man. I wish I could mine landfill back up. That would be annoyingly neat. Again, doesn't really mesh well with headcanon stuff, but it would be pretty cool. Boop. What else am I missing? Let's get 10 more of you. And I think I have everything else. Does that track? A few more pow-op holes. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's 20 exactly. Now, that's for gear production. That's not necessarily for iron production. We probably don't have the raw materials to keep all this stuff running anyhow. But this is where I wanted it to be this entire time. I'm very happy with this. We have 10. We should have 10 landfill factories. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent sauce. That's all self-contained. I don't have to fart around with any of it. It's brilliant. How's this coming along? Still looking good. A lot more coal being produced than I thought. It's still 1.6. Yeah, this is well over max. Can I force feed you to just make more? Yeah. Let's do that. I'll take the copper. I'll take the iron. Yeah, see, we still don't have enough iron to keep this process going, but this is fine. This is good stuff. I'm actually gonna just snag a copy of that. This reminds me a lot of my red circuit setup. It's a lot of feeding inside and around and all this to make that work out pretty well. So, yep. Oh, big stretch. Any of the resources here I can steal? Not really. That stone stockpiling and wood stockpiling is nice. That kind of guarantees that I'm not going to have to reboot those processes for a while. Oh, I did need you. Sorry. There. Now you have a little friend. Little lighted friend. Since we're on the far side of this, that looks pretty good. Yeah, let's wrap up. Let's call this an episode. I think we got a lot done. Moved all our landfill stuff, did some power stuff, more coal stuff, more stabilization, more resiliency, adding more protections to prevent the death spiral. That naughty words, right? Just got to make sure we're protecting ourselves so we don't run deficit anywhere that's going to make it hurt. So anyway, thank you all for joining me. My name's JohnMegacycle. Another episode of... This is Space Block. Space Block? Right? Space Block, right. It's weird to say. Yeah, another episode of that is in the books. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.